れで大丈夫かな。大丈夫だね。大丈夫だね。音入ってるね。音でかい？てるるやっほー。BGM がでっかい気がするかな。音楽を下げるか。ちょっと効果音とかが多分ややでっかいと思うんだよね。いやいや、キャンセルしません。どこだっけ？適用ボタン。OK。よし。多分大丈夫。今ちょっとカチャカチャ入ってるけど。ごめんね。さて、やっていきましょうか。ホラーゲームだから気持ち悪くなったり、まあ、画面用意したり、グロテスク要素があったり、まあいろいろあるから、もうその時はもうアーカイブなり、こう目閉じて声だけとか、ね。いろいろ、セルフでお願いいたします。もしかしたら、発狂する人いるんじゃない？よし、てるるも音量調整手伝ってくれてありがとう。やっていくぞー。あ、これはちょっと、まあ、後で説明するわ。えーっと、実はこのゲーム、初めてではない。初見ではない。えーっ別の、まあ、ちょっと前世の方で少しプレイしてたんだけど、途中でね、産地直送されて、やめちゃったんだよね。で、半年か1年ぐらい寝かせてるんじゃないかな、これ。だから、序盤は初見ではないけれど、まあ、まあ、スムーズにね、やっていきましょう。この話、長いんだよね、ゲーム自体のストーリーが。うーん10章、10章か12章ぐらいあったかな。だから、まあ、その3章あたりでやめたんだよね。ってことはまだまだ序盤だし、全然、その話のね、寝かせすぎて腐ってないよね。いや、このゲームって序盤から腐ってるようなもんだから、まあ、そこはね、ちょっと今からムービー、早速始まるんだけど、大丈夫かな？まあ、読んでいくか、第一章、ボストン、ピアース探偵事務所。1924年、ボストン。まあ、大まかに言うと、主人公はエドワード・ピアースさん。探偵、まあ、退役軍人なんだけど、今は探偵業として、あの、まあ、病気なんて言うんだろう、PTSD だっけ？ごめん、ちょっと、名前が思い出せないんだけど、退役軍人さんとかがよくなるフラッシュバックみたいな、あれに悩まされてて、その、それを直しながら、探偵事務所、私立探偵をしている方です。その人とやっていく じゃあ始めよっか。あ、来たね。こういう感じのグロテスク要素があります。視点感度は一応私も酔っちゃうから最低レベルにしてる。低感度にしてる。画質はどうだろう。ちょっと私の PS4 の問題でそんなに良くはないだろうけど、まあいろいろ見ていきましょうか。走るボタンどれだっけかな。あ、これだ。あ、もう見えないね。とか通り道とかなかったっけ。ないわ。まだね、まだお魚さんだからみんな大丈夫だよね。しゃがむ。違う。あ、そうだ、×ボタンで決定だ。あー、操作が思い出してきたぞ。ちょっとずつだけど。ちょっと視点まだ早いかな。結構低感度にしてるつもりなんだろうけど。はーい。闇隠れ。明かりがないと取れません。これが明かりになります。でもその前にうわー、いいね。夕涼みにはぴったりじゃないかな、このゲーム。すごい背筋が寒いもん今。効果音でかいかな。まあいいや。ハリケーンランプ。待って、取れない。取れた。ボルトカッター。視点重視ないからちょっとやりづらいっちゃやりづらいな。待って。ちょっとずつ動くのがカカカカカカってなってしまうんだよね。ほら。難しい、ちょっとずつ動くの。あれ、あっちにも道あるっけ。もうビビってないでサクサクやろう。私忘れてた。うわー、そうだ、同じところに出るの忘れてたよ、これ。この野郎め。ちょっと BGM が大きい気がする、音楽の。どうしよう。ちょっとあんまり り物にしちゃう、そりゃ粗末でございますわね。選ばれたそうです。やだやった。
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
はーい。手帳を見る。ピアス探偵事務所。あ、L1。あ、ちょっと待って、いろいろと。これが、まあ、案件。ピアさん。スキルが触れます。ここら辺は、あれだね、なんて言うんだろう、RPG とか、まあ、クトゥルフ TRPG みたいな感じでね、いろいろスキルが触れるのでございます。今のところ、パッと見、脳筋と調査が違うあとはそうだよね。うん。そんなに、まあ、B1 とか、そういうわけではなさそうですね。小気度。まあ、おなじみだね。クトゥルフではおなじみの小気度になります。エドワーズ・ピアス。待機軍人で、ロストバタリオンの数少ない生存者である。このね、文章を読むとね、これは、トラウマになるよね。さて次。まだ情報がありません。アイテム、ライター。古びたライターでございますね。知識、何もありません。さて、じゃあ探索していきましょう。もう探索系だからね、クトゥルフはね。
The lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
探偵さんのことはもう探偵さんとしか私は明記っていうか呼ば
I
れ
used to be an avid reader.
ないピアースって言いにくいんだよ。ピアーズになっちゃうし。ちょっと待って、ちょっと進むのが難しい。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
なんて書いてあるか全然わかんない。オクトーバー、ああ、日にち的に何日なんだろうね、今ね。まだ出ないよ。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
今のところ全然ホラー要素ないよね。そう思うよね。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
ホラー展開に入ったら死ぬかもしんない私。こういうさ、小物好きなんだよね。あ、
I
見
should
れ
get
る。
rid of all this stuff.
あー、結構近寄んないと見れないものとかあるんだな。忘れてそう、いろいろ。お、
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
あ、出た。治療の開幕もいや、いいね。俺を呼ぶこの名もなき生物はなんだって。コンチャースクラリスサンダ、ヤッホー、こんばんは。夕涼みではないけれど涼み兼ねてホラーゲームです。飲まないの、あれ、これ決定ボタンじゃないの？そうだろう、そんななんかここら辺の設定はまだあれだな。
I wonder why I still take these things.
睡眠薬。
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
ベッドで寝なさいよ。ちょっと酔いそうだったらごめんなさい。操作がいまいち思い出せない。セーブしました。電話、この電話とか欲しいよね、普通に。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
はい、これどうしよう。個人的に話術と目星に振りたいけれど、正直こっちもね振りたいんだよね。医学はねなんとかなるからいっか。医学はやめよう。オカルト、いやでも普通の一般人がごくごく普通の一般人がオカルトの知識持ってたらちょっとなんかおかしいか。話術、あ、なるほど、まるで追加。そんななんか操作がこうごっちゃになるな。これはまだ持ってるか。話術上げて目星、取っときたいな。取っとくとかできるよな確か。オプション、あれ、あ、全部振らないとダメ？全部振らないとダメですか？ああ、そうですか。どうしよう。心理学、人間の行動に関する動機を理解できる。調査、ロックを開ける。筋力、対話中に暴力。暴力はやめましょう。でもやりそうなんだよねマジね、この人はね。医学、でも退役軍人さんだから医学持っててもいいんだよな。これさ、2週目とかでさガンブリしてさ、いろいろ調べていきたいものとかいっぱいあるんだよね。 とりあえず著者に振っとくか。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Webster さん。
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
はい。目標絵画を調べる。うんうん。これスティックがだよね。あの下に十字に行くのはどうやるんだろう。ちょっと待って。なかなか。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
サラ・ホーキンス事件のファイル。うん。うんうん。まあ住所の一部に36号倉庫書いてある時点でね、ちょっとさあこれですが、
Its strange beauty
Yes.
isn't enough to hide the feeling of
これ
dread
バ
it
ツボタン。
carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
さっきのねやつね、コツみたいなのがあってさ、バツボタンで調べるんだけどスキッ プも×ボタンだから、押しっぱにしてるとそのままスキップになって文字が流れてっちゃうっていうのを、そういうあれがあるから、なかなか難しいよね。さていろいろ聞いていきましょう。サラ・ホーキンさんはどこに住んでいたんですか？
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
はいはい。まあ話がそういえばちょっとまとめた方がいいかな。まだいっか。頼む相手間違ってますよって。後からで。え、マジ？エコーかかってる？ちょっと待ってね。これで大丈夫かな。大丈夫そうですかね。ちょっと自分でも聞いてみる。イヤホン。最初に聞いた時は大丈夫だったんだけど。もしかしてこれ PS4 自体で音量、私の声自体を小さくしてるから、ちょっと大きくして小さく喋ればちょうどいいとか、なんかそういう感じかな。でもね、叫ぶと思うから大きい声出すと思うから、これ以上治ってないか。どうしようかな。そうだな、ちょっと音調整しよう。これで大丈夫かな。で、多分皆さんが聞いてるデバイス自体の音量をちょっと下げていただいて、なおかつ、私が音量を上げれば、どうだもうこれでダメだったら、もう私の、配信環境のスペックの悪さなのでごめんなさいヘッドホンもこれだいぶ使い古してるやつだからな。どうかな。自分で聞いてる分には大丈夫そうな気がする。治ってない。じゃあもうクラリスさんごめん。エコーかかった感じでの、まあ配信だと 思ってください。ごめん。ごめん。なんか、な、なんだろう、そんなにエコーがかってるかな。なんか、うん、なんて言うんだろう。よく、キャプチャーボードじゃない、音声ミキサーとかのあれでエコーとかかけられるけど、そんな風になってるのか、それともちょっと声がくぐもってるような。クラリスさん、あれクラリスさん、そんな私より配信先輩のクラリスさんがそんなミスを。まあでも、これでちょっと、いえ、大丈夫、大丈夫、大丈夫。逆に、ちょっとゲームと私の声の音、調整したから、またなんか、うるさかったり、ゲームがうるさいとか、私の声がうるさいってなったら言ってくだされば大丈夫。まあ、まだここそんなに音楽ないから、ゲームの音とかはあれだけど。いや、でも音楽は少しうるさいか、このゲーム、そもそも。ちょっと下げとくか。はい。
You
次。
must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state.
そういえばめちゃくちゃ
I
今
believe
更
you
だ
are
けど、
right, sir.
これ日本語版とかないんですよね。
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
スイッチだとあんのかな。
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
これ聞く順番もちょっと意識していかないとダメだな。
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have
もう
been
私も
sent?
字幕な
That
い
is
と
what
何
you
もわ
must
かんない。
find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
ただもうちょっと字幕
I'm
大き
willing
く
to
したい
do
んだよな。
anything for my daughter to recover
これ
her
以上は
honor.
できないんだよ
Quiet
ね。
down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
足元見やがってこいつ。
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
北大
I'll
西
no
洋。
doubt find some information on this island in there.
えっといろいろ増えたな。あ、出た出た。実業家チャールズ・ホーキンス、サラさん、サイモン。船主、 船主。R2、オカルト、サラ・ホーキンスの美術。まあ、まあ、明らかだよね。こいつは元も子もないけれど。あ、これ後ろにいるの子供なんだ。それは初めて。で、火事直前それとも未来でも予知していましたか？とりあえず調べるか。
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
いやー何回見ても意味深やな。このね、島の形さ。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
はーい、出発しましょうか。忘れ物ない？帽子持ってかなくていい？いらない？出ます。第2章。案外サクサク進むのかな。A 型の血が騒いでる。いやー、クラレスさんには壁にあった地図の部分とか見せたら絶対発狂しそう。あれすでに産地ゲージ溜まってる？ちなみに、ちょっと、序盤には説明したんですけど、3章までは初見じゃありません。3章で産地直送されて断念して1年ぐらい寝かせてリベンジしてる最中です。産地直送。どうしよう。クラリスさんもうすでにこのダークウォーター港で発狂するかもしんない。汚いから。すでにモザイクかな。よかった。最初のムービーとか絶対見たら危ないところだったな。ちょっとここからムービー音大きいかもしれません。
We're almost there.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
クラリスさん、お疲れ様でし
And
た。
his wife,
ガ
Sarah
ンダム、
Hawkins.
いってらっしゃい。
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
はい。ダークウォーター港来ましたね。ちょっとまあ第2章に入ったところなんですから一回ちょっとなんて言うんだろうな、こういう時はなんて言えばいいんだ。2分ほど一回席外します。すぐ戻ります。はい、戻りました。お待たせしました。配信は久しぶりにね、コールオブクトゥルフだし、やれるところまでやっていきます。さて、メイン目標、フィッツロイに話しかける。さあ、我らがフィッツロイおじさんです。でもどうしよう。サブから行くか。
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. Forcing too much will break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
まあ魚じゃないもん。
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way
シ
to
ャチ
treat
だ
an
よ
omen.
ね。
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You
え
can't understand. You're not sailors.
先にじゃあシャチ見ま
There's
すか。
something coming. Something real bad.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't
はい。
understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
これ
coming.
2回し
What? What could have done so much damage?
はい。
You can't
こん
understand.
な
You're
感
not
じで2
sailors.
回、
It's a sign.
1回目は普通に、
Something real bad.
なんて言うんだろう。1回目と2回目でなんか違う情報が出てくるんでね。最低でも2回は触る予定です。ブラッドリーおじさん。さあ
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water
いや
will
ク
bring
ジラじ
about
ゃ
the
ないっ
end of
て
the world.
シャチだって。
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you.
え
Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
素直に
You're
教えて
crazy.
くれるかと思ったのに。
Cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
あれ
It's
も
a
う一回
sign.
話しかけられな
There's
い。
something coming. You can't understand. Don't
あ、
put that
忙しいん
beast
だっ
back
て
in
出
the
るわ。
water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
ブラッドリーおじさん、仕事頑張って。お疲れ様です。さあ、次はバーに行きましょう。なんかいろいろ気になる集まりが。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
禁酒法なんてあったんだね。お邪魔。抑えて。
Hey, be careful.
抑えなさいよ、探偵さん。もうピヤピヤはすぐ手出すんだから。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Well, 謝りましょうね。
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
飲食店に来て問題を起こしてはいけません。さあ、無難に行きまし
I
ょう。
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
うん。それでしたら、まあ飲み
Captain
物を
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
いただきたいと思います。
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
何何すんげ
I
え
think
真っ
we'll
黒
get
じゃん。
along well.
お、命運を左右します？え？何？あ、ちょっと待って。すでに知らないことが起きてるぞ。なんだそれは。
The stranded whale.
命
I
運
guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
まあクジラって結構お金にはやっぱなるからね。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
なるほど。
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
ミッチェルさんいい人だな。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
さあ、ダークウォーターについては聞いた、飲み物は注文した。
Do you know where
倉庫
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
スクリーン。
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
さて。それじゃあちょっと探索していきますか。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
あ、これ付けにしてる人のボードそれをミスボカフリーフォーザなんて書いてあるかよく読めない。ね、この2話目がホスキンスでしょ。相当値段他の人たちより飲んでんな。
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
収容職員怪しい人たちもいますね。
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
奇跡の獲物スキュラが寄港してダークウォーターを飢餓から救ってくれた。 うーん。 怪しいわね。こういったあれを集めた記事とか最後に見返すのがいいかな。キンキラなメガネのおっちさん。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
ちょっと待って、そこの職員、うるさい。
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
最初のかぶってた文章なんだっけ？なんだっけ？悪夢がなんてだって言ってたけど。わかんない。聞けるかな？あ、出た。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
アルジャーノン・ドレイクさん。ドレイクおじさん。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Sirens?
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
奇跡の獲物。怪しいですね。お姉さん、僕と一杯やらないかい？久しぶりにやったのこのボタン。
What you looking at, stranger?
なんだっけ、決定ボタンを丸ボタンでやってしまって、なんだろう。しゃがみ探偵さんになってしまうんだね、それをね。
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
美人さんだね。まあナンパしたけど振られましたけどね。どうやらさすがに開かないようです。
What can I get you?
あー、それがあんのか。なるほどな。まあ、とりあえず先に。
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
そうなんだ。
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland, and
さすがにここは変わってないようだね。
I've got one.
any
That'll be all for now.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
話しかけられない。
My God.
You said it.
はあ。まあいろいろと不思議なことが起こってますね。
Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here
There's nothing
again.
for you here either.
This isn't your home,
Beat
you
it.
bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
さて次どこ行けますかね。まあフィツルおじさんに話しかけないとだから行くか。の前にいやいいよねこれ。メイン目標の消せないのがちょっとショックだけどちょっとこうしていやダメだななんかクトゥルフのサムネ作んないとね話しかけてみるか先に。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
フィツルおじさんってほんといい人だよね。めちゃくちゃ雨漏りしてるやん。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
なんだっけ。見かけなんとか寮とか言うのね。 見限り量だっけ、違う、なんだっけ、よくヤクザね、そういう話で出てくるよ
Broken.
ね。
This place seems half abandoned.
その土地代だっけ。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
いや、ちょっと残りは黒く塗りつぶされているって、バリッバリになんか誰か隠そうとしてるやん。おじさん、ちょっと待っててな。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
バンクマリタイム違う。まあ、クジラの大きさとか値段とかってことかな。1キロあたりいくらだよみたいな。
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
トイレ。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
スキュラ。ちなみにさっきあそこのちょうどこっちだね、正面に見えるあの船がスキュラだよね。確かそれで合ってたはず。医学第2巻。第2巻？待って、第1巻どこだ？取り逃した？もしかして。まあ、こんな風にね、医学は書物でね、育つんだよね。で、ワンポイント。クトゥルフポイント。これ初期じゃないとね、あげられないの。もうあとはね、いろいろ自分で調べて、そうそう、これ。オカルトのスキルは環境内で発見したオブジェクトのみで上がるって書いてあるからね。目星にあげるか心理学にあげるかなんだよな。まだいっか。第一巻どこにあったんだろう。取り逃したな。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
義足のおじさん。何もありませんね。
What a macabre souvenir.
これ義足です。まあちょっと3章までは知ってるからさ、あんまり何も触れずにいこうかな。医学どこで取り損ねたんだろう。もうないかな。ごめんね、ちょっと用かもしんないね。おじさん、
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
まず無難にダークウォーター港について。
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
それがさっきの義足になります。後回しに。
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That
見た技
shyster
量。
wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
それがキャットがあそこでお酒を飲んでた美人なお姉さんです。シャ
I'm just
チを
back
見
from the
まし
wharves.
た。
The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
まあここら辺はさすが探偵さんと言うべきかな。
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
それがさっきの切り抜きの新聞記事になります。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
お。どうしようね。たまにね、会話の選択ここに戻れないとかあるからさ、どうしようかな。
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though. The miraculous catch.
Not at all. It's an echo read. It's dis...
やっぱりないよな。
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
さて、あんな風にね、話がね、こう元の選択肢に戻れない時もあるから。さて、ここはね、どうしようかな。結構分岐があるんで、どの分岐で行こうかな。
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
さて、まあそういうわけで36号倉庫には入れません。まだ。あれだよ、スキュラ。まだ残ってるんだね。さて、意味深な像ですね。
Saint Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
聖ブレンダンさん。
I've no idea what it says.
なんだろうね。聞いたことないからさ、偉人とかなのかな、それともなんか神話とかそういう人なのかな。多分書く人がいるとすれば、心当たりは一人なんだよね。銀キラメがね。ちょっと待って。
There.
まさかちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。え、
Hello, old friend.
キーアイテム。待って、こんなのあんの？怒られそう。これ リーンもできるんだ。ん、これアイテムしまうのは？ん、アイテムがしまえないな。あ、しまえた。四角ボタンだね。ここ上がれないの？あんなのあんだ。
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
あ、一人がうろうろしてるのってさ、象に用事があるんだじゃなくて、あそこのうちが鍵開けたところの酒に用があったってことだよね。まず
The
見
two
張り
guys
付きか。
behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
あ、ここに住んでんのね。ああ。
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
ここに住んでんのね。よくお金あるよね。じゃあまずいんじゃね？あそこの酒一本取っちゃったよ。やっばー。さて、そろりそろりと。
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you know who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
あー、こいつら少し取ってんだ。
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
なるほどね。こいつらお酒少し取って隠してんだな。 そのうちの1本取ったから、うちが刺されんのはキャットとこいつらってことか。やだ。行くか。お。
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Where we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
あ、タイミングいいし、ここで見てみるか。2ポイント。ちょっと欲しいよね。でもあと2ポイントないとだから結局なんだよね。ちなみにこれオートセーブなんで、少し前の話に戻るとかはできません。一発勝負。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
まずはぶっちゃけって言いましょう。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
さて。正直、やっちゃうか。
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
ダメか。案外いけるかなって思ったのに案外ダメだった。ちょっとフィッツロイおじさんにだけ話しかけるか。
What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
さて、道は一つだけのようです。36号倉庫に入りましょうか。ここ扉ないんだね。お、人がいる。
You don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
訪問者。
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
さて、フィッツローおじさんにちょっと話に行く選択肢が多分増えたと思うけど、行っちゃいますか。36号倉庫に入りたい。
A handle. It must come from these old winches. This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
さあ、サクサク行きましょう。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
やることがいっぱいあるんでね。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
よし。このハテナがあるときは拾えるものがあるっていうお知らせになります。うん、三角だね。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
はい、はい、はい、はい。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
はい、壊しました。この農機用バカ。うわー。ってことは多分。納期をバカ壊したんで、ここ入れません。となると、どうなるか。さあ、見ていきましょう。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Sa, どうしましょ
う? This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Hi, 探偵さん弱い。
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
はい、キャットさんルート入りました。
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
ダメのようでしたね。
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not seeing.
この野郎。後で覚えとけよ、お前。キャットに話しかける前にフィツルおじさんに話しかけるか。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
また戻ってきたよ。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
まあ新しいことあったんだけどさ、何もあれだったね。キャット、キャット。あ、いる。
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. Hey, I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
ごめん、最初飛ばしちゃったね。なんて言ったんだろう。
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
さて、まずはちょこちょこ聞いていこう。
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
それがなんてだっけ。
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I won't bother you any longer.
I raise my glass to this excellent suggestion.
ちょっとミッチェルに話しかける必要があるようだね。ミッチェル、そっち行かないで。ちょっと、もしもーし。ミッチェルさん。ミッチェルさん。
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse. Screams.
Screams?
いや、同
And
じだ
that's
な。
not but anything.
That'll be all for now.
キャットさんに助けを求めよう。
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching.
Huh. You didn't back, so tell me.
I'm
It's very, but it's also, let me give you, if you want to...
さあ、本題と行きましょう。
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or
西部
later,
連弾か。
all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
ブラッドリーおじさんね。
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
とてもさ、いい服着てるよね、ここの人たちと比べると。結局、
He's with me.
こいつのさ、すったやつはいいのか？密告しなくて。最初のいやここの部分どうしようかなって思ったけど、やっぱ
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
入っていいの？やっぱキャットさんとは話したいよね。ね。お、紳士。お、
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
すげえ、鍵開けすっげえ早い。ちょろろろろって。
Ugh, this place stinks.
さあ。
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
来ましたね。L2 と R2 を押して C に入ります。さて。医学。
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
痛み止めって結構高いのか。
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
あ、これ探偵さんと同じ睡眠薬だ。
It smells as bad as it looks.
魚ですね。リペイトプレイス。あ、ペイント？ん？違う。サラさんのか？明らかに怪しか。ちょっと、もうちょっと別のところ見ようか。わお。
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
鏡割ったぐらいだとそうはならないよね。あれに触れなきゃいけないのか。の前に。
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
My 息子さんがいないから。え？息子さん？
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
さあ、戻ってまいりました。だってさ、息子さんが生まれる前だったらさ、まあ、例えばここに夫が寝てました。そしたら息子と奥さんの写真だよね。それか家族写真だよね。だから、ワンチャン、マジで息子さん寝てたんじゃないか。へえ。てかこれ明らか怪しいでしょ。どうしましょうね。まだ調べるものある？あるか？あるのか？わかんないな。出るか？
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
さあ、心理学、20% しかありませんので、無難に行きましょ
う。You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
裏ルートから来ました。
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
さあ、第3章入りましたね。あそこ警察官と仲良しよしとかってしてもいいけれど、足りなかったからな、心理学。でもいや、チャレンジしてもよかったかな。ブラッドリーおじさん、いい人だね。さあ、第3章。ここからがちょっと長いかもしんない。ブラッドリーおじさん。 ちそんな傷あったんだ。もしかしてキャットにやられたの？
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
そういえばキャットの名字ベイカーなんだね。キャットベイカー。屋敷は
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
サイラス・ウィンチェスターおじさんがいるんだね。
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
まだまだ聞きたいことありますよ。
Your partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
すんげえ行くかって言
You're
って
the
るけ
one
ど
who looked after the
まだまだ
Hawkins
聞きたい
case.
んですけど。
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
村鳥おじさんは警察っていう意味だと全然いい人なんだけどね。
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
サイラスのおじさんもかわいそうだね。
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
いい服着てんな。そっちから行くの？なんかブラッドリーおじさん背ちっちゃくね？気のせい？
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693年？あ、待って。待って。待って。わあ。 何も喋ってくんないんだけど。
Poor kid.
ああ、これ息子さんか。ちょっとここ音大きいかもしんないな BGM。でもここだけなんで、もしあれだったら。
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
ああ、ロブスターおじさん。
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
花。花も枯れてる？そんなわけない？気のせい？あ！やってしまった。
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
ああ、やってしまった。一個飛ばしました。ごめんなさい。でもそんなに物語の核心に関わるようなことではないと思うからまだ大丈夫かな。さて、ブラッドリーおじさんを置いて先行くとするか。あ、ついでに溜まったかな。うん。これでいいかな。
I'll have to find another entrance.
正面入り口ってことだよね。あ、あそこ正面入り口だね。違うわ。正門？正門か。城門？
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
ダメダメダメダメダメダメ、ドボはダメ。
You're Mr.
あー、びっくり
Winchester.
する、ここは。
Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
ブラッドリーお
I'll
じ
show
さん。
you how we have it out on dark water.
ちょ。
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Nezumi とか、まあそういうちっちゃいもん。お前な、ブラッドリーな。早く助けに来いよ、お前。
Pierce, shall we enter?
お前。
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
ぽやっと見やがって。この野郎。
Stop bothering me.
え?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
まったくもう、ブラッドリーおじさんは傍観主義なんだから。キリがいいから、もうそろそろ閉めたいんだけど。なんか、右奥に影がいるんだよな。多分これがウィンチェスターおじさんが言ってた怪獣だろうね。さとりあえず
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
はい。ブラッドリーおじさんはまあ言っちゃいましたけど、セーブも入りましたし、ここでね、一旦終了しようと思います。次回の配信はいつやるか決めてないけれど、ワンチャン今日の夜やったりするかもね。とりあえず、まあ、おらららららららら、ウィンチェスター系、違う、ウィンチェスター邸の調査は次回。それでは、お疲れ様でした。またね。